Hello, Virgo. This is TG from Consequential Clairvoyance. This is a moon phase reading for the new moon in November. It's on the 4th of November 2021. A moon phase reading is a bit of a particular type of reading wherein I channel the goddess Athena, and specifically the dark side of the goddess of Athena, the dark side of the moon, the tides, if you will. Burn some sage here for a little bit of cleanse, because it's feeling a little funky in here. Either that or I am, who cares, what's the difference? Let's get the funk out. So, for intents and purposes, I am merely a tool for the gods to utilize in playing this little game of sorts. There we are. And we're not trying to straight through them. Get some. Here you go. Now we're talking. Learn belief you have. Nope. Close though. Now, there we go. I feel it shift immediately. Alright, so, if you hear me talking to myself or seemingly saying things specifically more often than not, the words, no doubt, that is me reiterating the point given to me by the wonderful wise guys. Let's see, and this is general reading, so remember to take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't, leave it behind. If an endeavor does not seem wise to embark upon, do not do so. Links to the decks used will be down in the description. And we start the reading out with 3 Moonology cards. Do not read reversals on Moonology. Right. Then we clarify each of them with 3 cards from the tarot. This camera's a lot better than the last, despite it being a lower resolution, I can tell you. Better with the lighting, though the microphone that comes included with it is atrocious. How many more shuffles? 2 or 3? Let's see. Okay. So 1. 2. Okay. So we're straight to cut, but oh yeah. Straight off the top. Okay. All 3. No doubt. Okay. 2 more shuffles. As you wish. So there we are. Okay. 3 in. 3rd card. No. Oh. Okay. Same thing upright. So be it. Now off the top. 4th card. Okay. Okie dokie. And 5th card. Okay. So I bridged it wrong. So be it. Let's see a little bit of what we have here. A win-win outcome from my Libra. Time for healing and present, sauna, and to finish up. Luck is on your side now, and Sagittarius for the future. 2 shots. Okay. Vote. That's terrible. Let's try this again. That's why I bridge so hard it bends the cards. Let's flip them upside down. Come on. I can see it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. You jerk. Again. 2 shuffles. So, okay. It's terrible shuffle. I know it was terrible. Not even surprised. And to clarify, this when we're going to come Page of Pentacles. 2 off the top. Okay. And 1 off the bottom. Like that. You say so. Airflow for me. Now, let's start with making sure I can't miss anything. Full moon in Libra. Because I would want that. Kind of sign of partnership falling in love. So, climaxes and conclusions. You're about to start a new relationship. Or that there's changes in that. Okay, so full moon's about climaxes. This card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship of some kind, or that an important existing one is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end, or moving to a new level. Important to remember that people come for a reason, sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. Okay. Sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. Win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Let go of that which is following away. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so inspired to start a new financial career opportunity. So, learning something new. Let's see if there's any clarification with this Knight of Wands here. It's not quite coming together. I'm going acting impulsively, trying to accomplish everything at once. This may work in the short term, but long term can end up burning yourself out and not achieving goals. Construct with change, of energy, and ends with Ten of Wands. Taking on responsibility. Okay, so correct me if I'm not wrong here. In the past, you have an instance where there is a change in a certain kind of relationship or a new relationship which brings on some sort of burdens which need to be balanced out for the reality of the situation. It's sounding to me in this instance that there's more of a likelihood for your ego not to be so much the problem for the majority of people. Okay. So, is it someone else's ego? Now we're talking. Okay, thank you. So someone else's ego is the thing that's being brought to balance. And I think now I'm feeling Page of Pentacles is kind of sick. Okay, so there's a new career or new financial opportunity, and someone else's ego is in the way. Now we're talking. Okay. And this is going to leave with a particular burden. That's the past. So you're moving from burden within a new discovery, and are likely feeling very scattered because of that. Okay. Then we move into a time for healing with the Psalm of Moon. That's up front. Psalm suggests that the past is in the past. So this is the past. So the scattered energy and this sense of balance that has been found is going to coming as of the present within this instance will be the 4th of November, maybe the 3rd at the most. Going to move into the past definitively. Before you take your next step, however, make sure that both of you and the situation feel healed. Okay, so around this new moon, we're going to be moving into a phase of making certain that there's a sense of healing. This is not the time to paper with cracks or simply pretend that everything is okay. Okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and this other individual. Is this a specific individual for the majority of the collective? Okay, so there's a few where it could be work or something from your past, potentially not a whole lot of you. What happens. instance. But more often than not, you're dealing with an individual. Remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also type of circumvention from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. Okay, so I guess this is saying, you're likely to notice coming from the past into the present that, for the most part, on most subjects, you're the one healing more quickly, but letting go is going to be a big part of what helps them. We have 8 of Wands. There's a lot of Wands on the table. Everything is moving very quickly once we get to this point. Go with the flow and use the momentum to fuel positive change and create big results. Travel may also be in times. Okay. The Fool. New opportunities and beginnings become available. Be open-minded and curious, ready to explore and discover new things. Play, have fun, and be spontaneous. So you're going to go from scattered to spontaneous, if I'm not mistaken? Not quite. Okay, I'll keep looking. 4 cups in the image. Withdrawn from your external environment, feeling uninspired, disillusioned, disappointed, refocus on what inspires you. Okay, so if you need to be spontaneous and define into yourself falling into some sort of new inspiration. Okay, so this healing is going to be derivative of this new financial opportunity, which is going to require you to be more spontaneous and find inspirations. And basically, all these wands here you're working with are going to carry a heavy weight that's probably bringing some sort of chaos into the environment around you a little bit. And that's just the gist of what you'll be dealing with, I guess, in order to help this other individual catch up with your healing. Here within the Islamic moon, there's also a reference of being taught a form of patience, likely with this one individual. Moon and Sagittarius, luck is on your side in the future. Stop sticking. Let's see. Stop sticking with it. Whatever's coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face in the future. New moon can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. Energy is advantageous, adventurous, and even willing to take a few risks. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. So this new start will create a wheel of fortune in a sense, okay? This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Excuse me. Wow. Early in the morning. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal a trip if that's something you're looking to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. If I'm not mistaken, this is feeling more, especially the sense of Virgo to it, not necessarily a trip more often. Oh, so not quite. So this is like a 50-50. Now we're closer to 60-40 homebodies. What's the deal? So most people are going on a trip? Okay, so it has nothing to do with the trip. No doubt. Okay. So this is a widening of the worldview based on a new potential opportunity that's going to bring into your life some sort of chaos, likely attributed to this new necessity to widen your worldview. Interesting. King of Cups for the clarification. The beginning of the clarification of your future luck is you are in control of your emotions and have the maturity to feel your feelings without allowing them to get the better of you. You balance the head and heart perfectly and are the master of your inner and outer worlds. So all of this effort and this sense of balance you've had to gain and this new sense of healing you're bringing onto another is a circumstance wherein you're going to therefore be given a sense of control of your emotions, found maturity. The world's not likely to get the better of you, and that might be the potential benefit of this new world view, which it even, in an instance here, specifically mentions you being master of your inner and outer worlds. So that could be the new worldview that you can be, instead of just the typical mutable sign in this situation, more of a passive, sense of power, yes, but it's not like you're the boss, but it's almost like, it's thoroughly at least the center of attention, who doesn't at least occasionally enjoy that. 7 of Swords. That may be the new worldview for those of you who do not feel that occasional benefit. Bit of ash and book. Okay, 7 of Swords up. You cannot do everything at once, however, so you must prioritize what's important to you, even if it means letting others down. You may need to put yourself first to get what you want. So you're not quite the boss, but you're not quite stubborn, so it's still good. Confidence, obviously. It's purely circumstantial. Okay, so these are instances where you're going to be shown that in some circumstances you can be brought out of your norm and still be more leader-orientated mindset. There we are, leader. And then to culminate, we have the Hierophant. You are working with a teacher, mentor, or guiding authority. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental principles with a trusted source. So whatever this new thing is going to culminate with you actually deciding to learn something new, more than likely, and luck is on your side with that circumstance. So that's a wonderful situation to be a part of for you. I gotta say, I love this camera in comparison to the other one. It's just so gray and just dark and not sufficient. So let's move on to the more specifics of the moon phase here again. Clarification of the initial, but let's get a little deeper with a neon moon tarot reading. This is a particular type of reading attributed to the deck Neon Moon Tarot. It's available by PixelOccult on Etsy, which again will be linked in the description. Be sure to get the name of the actual specific individual who made it. I found it at one point, but it's not good. Oh well. It's there to be. Yeah. Oh, that's just brilliant. Let's move that up a bit. 2 more shuffles? Just one? Okay. Last shuffle. 7 in. Guess I didn't shuffle it right. Okay. Gotta love that. No, did that right up. Okay. 6. Going backwards. Okay, maybe. It's a little strange. 2. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it going. So we did. Interesting. Okay. The deck has just didn't just disappear. It's in your face. Okay. Number 1. What energy will be waxing this phase? Right. So So wax out. Full and reverse. It's not a lot of searching for that. Beginnings, adventure, possibilities. So, coming in is this new beginning, this new adventure, this possibility. Sounds like you'll have potentially a bit of choice too, and whatever choice you make will likely be a little bit different from the past. 2. What energy will be waning this phase is 8 of Arms or 8 of Swords. Okay. Is that upward? Yes, it is. Imprisonment, powerlessness, blind spots, and isolation. So you're going to be coming out of isolation and becoming aware of blind spots from the past. And out goes this sense of powerlessness and imprisonment to whatever past. That's pretty straightforward, and just like what was potentially being said before. So you may have felt that this was something that held you back a lot in the past. And now it will be an opportunity through some new experience or circumstance to change that. Sounds like. Okay, good. What can this energy bring to you? We have 3 of Wands in reverse. I believe that's this way. Way this way. It will bring to you, double check, yes, yep. This energy will bring to you a lack of foresight, wasted efforts, and setbacks. It talks about something being much more advanced than you planned on, that you won't be able to link. Up with things the way you expected, and you may not even be able to at all. So things are different than you expected, and therefore this will bring an instance or an experience of feeling a lack of foresight, seeing some wasted efforts. Definitively, setbacks really stands out. So expect setbacks in the new moon. But remember, these setbacks are likely to give you in your world perspective and bring you into a sense of luck. So there's a good point to the end. A little bit of work for a lot of possibility, it sounds like. So, rough patch. What can this energy take from you? We have Temperance. Let's see how they describe it here in this deck. Different than I'm expecting. Is it in that right? It is. Okay, so it can take from you a sense of balance, calm, moderation, or wisdom. Balance sticks out to me a lot right now. So you're not going to feel very, like I see you kept saying the word chaos, and that's part of what made me think it. It feels like it's going to unbalance you in terms of this newfound sense of this balance. Like, so you may feel imbalanced under a surface of sorts because you're needing to put all of this into implementation. No doubt. Okay. But it will take away moderation potentially too. May not seem to be of wisdom. Certainly calm stands out too, so you're going to lose your calm on the inside, and potentially it has something to do with this other individual. Okay, so this other individual is going to have upheaval of sorts, and that will take of you your temperance. Yeah, it will take calmness and balance from you to rectify their instance in this situation. So that's probably where a lot of the right here is coming from, why it was bringing you problems. Okay. Again, just something you might have to sit. Okay. What can this energy bring to your environment? No, we have. Can't even read it. Supervisor of Pentacles. Supervisor represents. That's basically at the very end. Queen of Pentacles. In the upright is what it will bring into your environment. That's pretty good. Yeah. So all this BS you're going to deal with is going to bring into your environment a sense of practicality, nourishment, safety, and protection. So, practicality, nourishment, and safety are some very lucky things to garner for a Virgo. That sounds like a wonderful reward for all of this that you're going through with this other person, so to speak. I'm not even ready to ask because it's just straightforward what you would potentially be hoping for. If you're not being ludicrous and overzealous with your expectations. What can this energy take from my environment? 6 is right there in my face. Supervisor of Files, Queen of Cups. It will take from your environment your intuition, compassion, empathy, and ability to be calm. So empathy, compassion, stand out a bit, but even more so calm. Again, your environment is going to be difficult for this period of time in this new moon. The beginning of November may be colored with a lack of you being compassionate, being having to be cold, and maybe less empathetic than before to deal with the situation at hand. Maybe less of intuition and more of what's in front of you. Okay. Talks about, even in this card on the upright, there's a quote for every card within the Yasmin Tarot. Buy the deck if you'd like to see it. It comes in a lovely tin with a wonderful book. Get the original size. This is the pocket edition, which comes with nothing, so I printed it all up because it's easier for me to work with anyways, but in this instance, it has a quote here, and it says something about, I spent a lot of time working on myself, and it led me to a place where I now understand others better as well. Which literally is what your first part of this reading was talking about. Generally. 7. What to passively embrace during this phase. And we have the 4 of Vials with 4 of Cups. Passively embrace, right? Yes, so you were advised to passively embrace a sense of apathy, yet gratitude, contemplation, and openness. So you're going to have to proudly hear this person out and be grateful for the fact that they're even talking in the first place? Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so you're going to passively embrace this. So a sense of calm, apathy, of quiet gratitude, of self-contemplation, and general openness. Not necessarily being like, oh, I'm so open to this idea and that. No, just be ready to listen. I'm feeling there's been a lot of that, but this time we might have a little bit more profitability from the circumstances of having to be listening in this situation with whomever this is. What to passively reject during this phase, we have the 7 of Wires, or 7 of Wands, in reverse, I believe. Yes. To passively reject, right? Yes, passively reject an overwhelming challenge, burden, or giving up. So, you're going to passively reject some overwhelming challenge that you likely shouldn't be picking up in the first place, but also passively, reject the sense that you should just give up. You're going to be not necessarily stuck between a rock and a hard place, but there will be a sense of, as it says, burden, and you are to reject that. you're going to potentially say something like, well, in the past it was like this and that, and it's going to swarm all around you. It's a swarm as you go, like ants. Okay. So passively reject the ideal that this change can be avoided. You're told to practice a sense of acceptance passively. On both of your passivities, it's basically speaking to practice acceptance. 9. What to actively embrace, we have the Six of Arms in the reverse. Yes. Six of Arms in the reverse. Six of Arms. Baggage status. No, baggage stasis dwelling. So, actively embrace baggage. You can cross the river. It's actively embrace. Okay, actively embrace the sense that this person is leaving the baggage, that the baggage is on the table, that the past is the cost that's going to be not annihilated, but your sense of interaction with this person and all that it is will actively be embraced, but also in a sense it's their dwelling upon that's being embraced. You're embracing the conversation of their baggage, so to speak. You're not necessarily embracing your baggage, you're embracing something of someone else's baggage, no doubt. Okay, okay. Thank you. So you're to embrace this conversation about their baggage, no doubt. Okay, thank you, Athena. Actively reject in this month, we have Apprentice of Light. This way. Wrong. There. Page of Wands. So to actively reject exploration, enthusiasm, and discovery. That's strange. Actively reject discovery, exploration, enthusiasm. Okay, don't poke and prod. Yes, reject the intuition to poke and prod. Let them come to you, no doubt. Okay. So it tells you to reject an enthusiasm to discuss the topic. Just let the topic come. Do not view it as a new discovery. Likely it's kind of hearkening to the fact that the more surprised you seem, the worse it will get. Now on point. Well, that will be likely the difficulty to not talk too much about the issue, because it sounds like they are going through something, whoever this person you're interacting with. But it also could be saying to reject the discovery within this new opportunity with this person that might be, but also if it's physical, if it's at work or in a work opportunity, you may be more likely to be in need of sticking to the rules and giving yourself more structure to avoid the potentiality for more chaos. And with that, I hope you keep it happy, healthy, and real. And with love, Virgo, namaste.